My guest tonight has won 8 Emmy Awards. That's too many. That's at least 6 too many. It's a lot. You deserve them. You deserve them. I just think no person should have that many Emmys. That's me personally. But for her outstanding and hilarious performances on Seinfeld, The New Adventures of Old Christine, and of course, Veep, I'm thrilled to have her join me here tonight. Please welcome our good friend, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. How are you?
Well, I've never been better.
Isn't this just fantastic?
Yeah, it's like a dream.
How are you coping? How are you coping day in and day out with being quarantined? What are you doing?
Well, I'm cooking. And all I can tell you is really good that this Zoom interview is from here up. Because from here down, we got trouble, my friend.
So you're saying you've gained a little weight, maybe?
I think I've gained some weight based on the jeans that I'm wearing and the difficulty I had closing them today.
I have had the top button and now top 2 buttons of my jeans. This is not erotic Zoom talk, by the way. I'm not trying to come on to you. I'm saying I just like eat batter out of a bowl. You know, my son will be making, and you know what? I almost have it's a pandemic, so all the rules are off, which isn't true. I shouldn't be thinking that way, but I think we're all doing that.
I know. I think we are too. And my hope is that when we all come out of this, everybody will just be 10 pounds heavier and that'll just be the norm.
No one will know because we're all going to be that much heavier.
Yeah, the scale will just sort of we'll all go up like that together. And so no one will be noticing how hideous we look. That's my hope in terms of the pandemic.
We can always dream. We can always dream that we'll all be equally fat together.
Now I'm looking at you right now and I have a question.
Yeah.
It's about your hair.
Yep.
I'm noticing it's long.
Yeah. It's getting long in front.
Yeah.
I'm fine that as a guy, all you have to do is take one of those buzz razors, you know, and you can kind of neaten it up a little on the side. And then
your head. Let me see the other side.
What? This
yeah.
Good.
Oh, I see. You buzzed it there.
Kind of buzz it there a little bit. And also then what happens is I often do that when I get out of the shower. You do a little there and then you look down at the chest and you go, might as well. And you start working on the chest a little bit.
I don't need to hear anymore. It's fine.
Then you go a little over. Oh, okay. You're good? You're good?
Yeah.
But this is gonna get long and then it's gonna come forward like some kind of a medieval beast. It's going to come forward like that in the following.
But Conan, let me tell you what you could do. It's gotten so long now. You could do, well, there are 2 things you could do. One is you could do it like a samurai, get a hair thingy dingy.
Yeah.
Yes. And do a samurai. That would look kind of neat, I think.
Okay.
Or you could get a barrette and you could poof it and barrette it and you would have Elaine hair from Seinfeld.
Oh. I want to look like Elaine Bennis on Seinfeld. That's my dream. So, speaking of beauty tips,
yes,
you're doing something really funny. You've done this stay-at-home PSA.
Oh yeah,
people love it. Where you advise people to stay home, and I just want to put up this picture of you after you've done your own makeup. Let's put that up now. It is really fantastic. How's that look going over for you?
Well, my phone stopped ringing, if that's your question.
Do you think you will work again? That's my question.
Done.
You're done.
Done. Between that look and the 35 extra pounds I've gained, it's finished.
Wait, you got a pretty nice shout out online about your new look.
Yes, I did. Did you see who shouted out at me?
I did. Chris
You
Evans.
say it.
Chris
Yes.
Evans. Chris,
Captain America, baby.
All right, you wanted me to say it because you didn't want to brag, and then you said Captain America, baby.
Yeah.
He is, he's one of the best looking men in the world, and he said you were his new celebrity crush.
Yes, that was so nice. And did you see what I tweeted back to him? Because you see, really, the point of the PSA was to tell people to stay the hell home and stay 6 feet apart if you have to go out. And so I said, Avengers assemble 6 feet apart.
6 feet. Yes, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Assemble while social distancing.
Correct.
But
You know, and it's funny because everybody's saying practice social distancing, which I think that verb is misleading. I don't think they should practice it. They should do it.
Yeah.
You know, because practice suggests a looseness about this, and there is no looseness here, right?
Yeah. Now, you take this distancing thing very seriously. What happens when you encounter someone who's not taking it seriously?
Well, honestly, it's happened to me now once where I confronted someone from afar. I have a sort of a road rage about this, and I think it's justified, if you don't mind my saying that in my defense. I was in CVS. I had to go. I had to pick up some prescriptions. And this woman walks by me this close, like she's like 18 inches from my body. So already I'm having a complete shit fit. And then I look at her, I'm so alarmed. And then I look at her, no mask, no gloves. And I said, hey, don't walk close to people, and you should be wearing a mask and gloves, I say to her. And she looked at me like this. I mean, she was so, I frightened her. I didn't mean to frighten her, but I had to let her know that this is no bueno. And I'm not really somebody who does something like that a lot, but this time I really had to, and I'm going to continue to do it.
Did she know it was you?
No, because I had on a mask. I had on gloves. I'm like 78 pounds heavier. So I'm unrecognizable. Furthermore, I've put shoe polish in my hair right now, but I've got like that much gray grow out.
Uh-huh.
So I look like a witch, is what I'm saying. I look like a witch. I had this gray, I had this massive ass. I've got a mask like here. And, you know, I mean, it was all bad. I guess I must have frightened her with my look. Maybe it had nothing to do with what I was saying.
And so not only do you say you look like a witch, you're acting kind of like a witch. You're shouting at people, get away.
Exactly. But actually, I will tell you one thing that I did recently, just this past weekend, which I'm psyched about. I went on to Insta Live. Have you done that, Conan?
I don't think I've done that. I've done a ton of Zoom and I've done some Skype. What's Insta Live?
Well, I'm not sure, but I went on it. It's on Instagram.
I love you bring it up. I ask you what it is. Long pause. I have no idea.
Get Mark Zuckerberg on here. He can tell you. But I will say that you've pushed the thing and then you're live on your Instagram feed. And then you can have a conversation with somebody. Anyway, what we did was, I'd never done it before, did an Insta Live conversation with Tony Hale to discuss the pilot of Veep, because HBO is streaming all of this material for free right now, including our show. And so I thought, oh, that'd be fun and a good way to raise money for Direct Relief, which is this organization that's on the providing support to the workers on the front lines, healthcare workers. And so we did it, and we had this goal to raise, we're hoping we might raise $10,000, and we raised $25,000.
Doubled, yeah, I know. I heard about this. You doubled what you were trying to achieve. Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And this is for Direct Relief, which is a really good cause, and I'm going to put that down. I'm not going to do it. Someone much smarter than me is putting that information right now on the bottom of this. This is a great cause.
It is a great cause. Yes, we've got this great GoFundMe page. They can find it on my something in there.
Yeah,
I'm pointing to my computer.
Your technical terminology is awful, but we're going to get the word out. Mm-hmm. Is that? Please tell me that's gin.
You betcha.
I know you seem kind of loose. You seem super loose. I like it.
I'm feeling good.
I want to mention something that's really cool. You, before the pandemic, and I want to stress this, before the pandemic, you did a photo shoot for People magazine in honor of Earth Day.
Yes.
So now it's come out and you're on the cover. Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
It's for a really good cause. It's for NRDC. Is that right?
Yes, the Natural Resources Defense Council. I'm on the board of that organization. And it's really about, we're talking about the climate crisis and how it affects everyone and how it's a nonpartisan issue. And that's very much a part of this article. And frankly, you know, there's an aspect of this pandemic right now that really there's an overlap here, and the overlap is that science should be determining policy, and that's true of the pandemic, and that's true of the climate crisis that we're feeling right now. So it's just to heighten awareness about that and keep that conversation going. And because I'm an environmentalist, and I think really probably most people are if they gave it some thought.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that if there's, I like to try and look for the silver lining, and if there's a silver lining in this crisis, maybe it's that people will start to accept that science is extremely useful, and science saves lives, and maybe investing more in science, listening to what it's telling us, probably not a bad idea. And
yes,
maybe
exactly.
that will come out of this.
Yes.
One thing I want to ask you before I wrap this up is, if I sent you a picture of me, would it go behind you? You know, I see you've got Obama. If I sent you just my 8x10, my showbiz 8x10, and I framed it.
But would it be? But wait, would it be autographed to me or no?
I can autograph it if you want. That tends to lessen the value. But
oh, it does. Oh,
looked into it. But there's a space right over your shoulder where a big picture of me would confuse everybody. Just a big smiling picture of me.
Can I tell you something in retrospect? What I'm so wishing right now? I'm so wishing I had that there for this entire conversation, and we had made no mention of it.
That would have been.
Shit.
I would have FedExed that to you. Well, this has been a delight. I really always love talking to you.
Likewise, Conan, you're very cool.
I look forward to seeing you at 400 pounds. I will be there too.
Yeah, that's going to be great. We can shop together at one of those, what are they called?
Big and tall stores.
Correct.
We'll go to a big and tall store together. That'll be nice. I am looking forward to the Hollywood red carpets right after this thing is over, and everyone looking very healthy, let's just say.
Full-faced.
Out, full-faced. I want to make sure that I mention again the NRDC.
The NRDC, the Natural Resources Defense Council, which is an incredibly important, critical organization nationally and internationally when it comes to saving the earth.
Well, God bless you. I don't say that lightly. I say it to very few people, but I bow to you.
I bow to you, Conan. God bless you too.
And I will get you a very overly large picture of me for the background for your future interviews, just to confuse people. Okay.
You know what? I kind of would love it if you do that. Don't forget to do that.
I'm not
really
going
do
to.
it.
All right.
Okay.
Take care. Hey, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right. Go eat some cake batter.
Okay.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.